We won't try to keep you in suspense. When we reviewed last year's model, we called the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon the best laptop in the world, though we later decided it shared that title with the Dell XPS 13 OLED, and it hasn't done anything in its latest revision to change that state of affairs. The X1 Carbon Gen 9 starts at $1,475, $2,197 as tested, catches up with the Dell and other elite ultra-portables by moving to an 11th generation Intel Tiger Lake core processor and a slightly taller 16:10 rather than 16:9 screen aspect ratio. Its premium price and lack of an SD card slot still knock half a star off what would else be a perfect 5-star rating, but it effortlessly collects yet another Editor's Choice Award as the most desirable executive notebook on Earth. Corporations that buy in bulk get discounts, but single purchase pricing for the ThinkPad X1 Carbon is all over the map. Lenovo lists a base Core i5 model at $1,475. Meanwhile, $2,197 is the second lowest price we found online for our test unit, Model 20XW004D US, with a Core i7-1165G7 processor, 16 GB of RAM, and a 512 GB NVMe solid-state drive, but other retailers have it for $2,500 and up. And when we tried configuring one like it at Lenovo.com, it came to $3,169 with a temporary coupon cutting it to $1,901. When you look, the situation will likely be different still. Lenovo gives you 4 screen choices, all with IPS instead of exotic OLED technology, and backed by Intel's U.S.A. integrated graphics. 3 have 920 by 200 pixel resolution. Our review unit's 400 nit non-touch panel, a touch screen with the same brightness, and a 500 nit touch display with a privacy guard filter, meant to keep airline seatmates from snooping. The fourth is a 500 nit glossy panel with 840 by 400 pixel resolution. Lenovo says all but the privacy guard screen feature reduced blue light emission to ease eye strain. A slightly bigger battery makes the Gen 9 Carbon an ounce or 2 heavier than its predecessor at 2.49 pounds. Its matte black carbon fiber and magnesium alloy chassis, the high-res screen has a carbon fiber weave lid, has passed MILSTD 810G torture tests for shock, vibration, and environmental extremes and measures 0.59 by 12.4 by 8.7 inches. That is quite trim for a 14-inch laptop. The Dell Latitude 7420 is 0.68 by 12.7 by 8.2 inches and 2.7 pounds, though it's possible to get trimmer at this screen size. The Asus ExpertBook B9450 CEA is lighter at 0.59 by 12.6 by 8 inches and 2.2 pounds. Some ultra-portables like the XPS 13 and Apple MacBook Air M1 have only Thunderbolt 3 or 4 ports, obliging you to use an adapter or dongle to plug in an external monitor or USB Type-A drive. The ThinkPad puts them to shame. There are 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports on the left side, but HDMI and USB-A 3.2 ports as well, and a second USB-A port joins an audio jack and security lock slot on the right. Also, unlike the XPS 13, the Carbon offers optional 4G, $164, or 5G, $462, LTE for connectivity when there's no hotspot for its Wi-Fi 6. The latest X1 Carbon keeps its justly famous backlit keyboard, with convenient home, end, page up, and page down keys and top row command keys, including 2 to place and end calls in Microsoft Teams and Skype for Business. The FN and control keys are in each other's place at bottom left, but if you can't adjust, you can swap them with the provided Lenovo Vantage software. Dubbed Commercial Vantage and Business Systems, it centralizes various hardware settings, system updates, and Wi-Fi security. Please subscribe to my channel